A shredded bodybuilder holding a bottle of MCT oil. How many times have you seen this already? Although MCT oil won't magically make your abs pop out, it has some amazing health benefits. But what is this MCT oil? And what are these health benefits that we mentioned? Stay tuned till the end of the video as we discuss this and much more. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. What is MCT oil? To understand this, we need to have a little science time first. Fat, as we know, is present in oils, meat, dairy products, etc. The fat is usually present in the form of triglycerides. A triglyceride is a molecule of fat that consists of 3 fatty acids attached to a molecule of glycerol. In all the different types of fats, the glycerol remains pretty much the same. However, the type of fatty acids determines the type of triglyceride. First, you should let go of your biases against fat. And remember that not all fats are made equal. Our body requires essential fats from the diet, and they are crucial for normal body functioning. With that out of the way, let's look at how the fatty acids could differ from each other. A fatty acid consists of a hydrocarbon chain and a terminal carboxyl group. While the carboxyl group remains pretty much the same in all the fatty acids, the number of carbon atoms in the hydrocarbon chain determine the type of fatty acid. There are 3 basic types of fatty acids, based on the number of carbon atoms in the chain: short-chain fatty acids, long-chain fatty acids, and medium-chain fatty acids. The short-chain fatty acids have anywhere between 2 to 6 carbon atoms in the chain. A long-chain fatty acid has anywhere between 13 to 21 carbon atoms. And the medium-chain fatty acid, on the other hand, falls in the middle of both and has anywhere around 6 to 12 fatty acids. The MCT is the medium-chain triglyceride that contains the medium-chain fatty acids. Why does this matter? Fat is just fat, right? The type of fat is very important in determining its metabolic activity and its effect on health. The long-chain fatty acids are generally held to be harmful to health. Ironically, that's the type of fat that is predominantly found in our diets. Medium-chain fats, on the other hand, are easily metabolized inside our bodies into shorter-chain fatty acids, as they go straight from the gut to the liver, unlike the longer-chain fats, which require to be broken down by bile juice first. MCT fats are a special type of fat, found in coconut oil, palm oil, and dairy products. Around 50% of the fat in coconut oil is composed of MCT. It is the oil of choice of athletes and bodybuilders due to its ability to boost performance. Although food sources like coconut oil do have a lot of MCT content, they also contain other types of fats. To avoid consuming those fats, MCT oil has been developed as a supplement that contains 100% MCT. This oil has been reported to have some amazing health benefits. Now let's look at the 5 amazing benefits of MCT oil that makes it so desirable. Number 1. Could help with weight loss. Weight loss and fat. It doesn't go hand in hand, but when it comes to MCT, it probably does. Probably, not definitely, because the research is mixed. However, there are a few things that factor in favor of MCT oil when it comes to its weight loss benefits. One of them is the release of hormones that can promote the feeling of fullness, and thus makes you eat less. These hormones are the peptide YY and leptin. One study found that those who took 2 tablespoons of MCT in their breakfast usually ate less for lunch compared to people who took coconut oil instead. Also, the research has found that MCT oil can reduce body weight and waist circumference and could prevent obesity, which again goes in favor of MCT as an effective means of losing weight. Similarly, MCT oil also has 10% fewer calories than long-chain triglycerides, which again could help achieve your weight loss goals. And finally, MCT oil can support the growth of good bacteria and gut lining, which can also have a weight loss effect. Number 2. Improve athletic performance. Running low on energy? Instead of stuffing your mouth with a Kit Kat, try taking a little MCT oil. But fats are slow to process inside our bodies, right? That is true, but not for MCTs. MCTs are rapidly converted into the shorter chain fatty acids and go straight to the liver, unlike the longer chain fats that require bile to first break them down. The liver then decides whether to use the fats as energy or store them as fat. Since they can easily enter the cells without the need for breakdown, the body can use them as an immediate source of energy. This makes them ideal in a sports and athletic setting, where there's a need to replenish energy quickly. But that's not the only way that MCTs can improve the performance of athletes. MCTs can also reduce lactase buildup, which can have a negative impact on an athlete's performance. One study found that taking about 6 grams of MCTs with food before cycling lowered lactase levels and made it easier to exercise. Not only that, but taking the oil before exercising also prompts the body to use fat as energy instead of carbs. The role of MCTs becomes all the more important if you're following a ketogenic diet, during which the MCTs can be broken down into ketones that our brains could use as an alternate source of energy to glucose. If you want to find out more about the ketogenic diet and its numerous health benefits, check out our detailed video on this topic. The link is in the description box below. Number 3. Improves brain function and memory. We have talked about how MCT oil can improve the physical performance of athletes, but the beneficial effects of MCTs are not just limited to physical performance. They can also improve brain function. Studies have shown that a ketogenic diet and MCT oil can help manage conditions like epilepsy, Alzheimer's disease, and autism. A 2016 review notes that the brains of people suffering from Alzheimer's disease function better on ketones than on glucose. Thus, a ketogenic diet and MCTs that could be converted to ketones could help out. Also, MCT ketogenic diet can block a receptor in the brain that causes memory loss. One study found that a single dose of MCTs improved short-term cognition in 20 people with Alzheimer's disease. Finally, MCTs can also help out with managing seizures due to the production of ketones. The ketogenic diet is widely being studied for its weight loss effects, but originally it was a diet designed to manage seizures, as ketones seem to have that kind of effect. Number 4. Reduces risk of heart disease. Heart disease can have a number of causes like high cholesterol, high blood pressure, high BMI or obesity, and inflammation. We have already looked at how MCT deals with one of these factors, that is obesity, by aiding in weight loss. But that's not all. MCTs can also lower our cholesterol level. A study of 24 overweight people found that an intake of MCT oil, flaxseed oil, and phytosterols for 29 days reduced the total cholesterol by 12.5%. It reduces the bad or LDL cholesterol while increasing the HDL or good cholesterol, a perfect policing of cholesterol levels. Finally, it can also reduce an inflammatory marker, C-reactive protein, which also increases the risk of heart disease. Number 5. Could help with blood sugar management. Managing blood sugar levels with diabetes is quite a hassle, but bringing MCTs into the picture could lighten your burden ever so slightly. It turns out that the MCT oil can reduce the stockpiles of fat inside our bodies and increase fat burning, which could help in managing diabetes. One particular study in this regard found that those who consumed MCT oil daily observed a reduction in their body weight, waist circumference, and insulin resistance, compared to the group that took corn oil. Similarly, another study found that the diabetes patients who consumed MCTs instead of LCTs were better able to manage their blood sugar levels and required 30% less sugar to maintain normal blood sugar levels when they were injected with insulin. It is important to note here that the timing and amount of food eaten may influence the effectiveness of MCT oil, as one study found that the MCTs didn't reduce the fasting blood sugar levels. Finally, to summarize, MCTs are the medium-chain triglycerides found in coconut oil, palm oil, and dairy products. In the body, they don't require many breakdowns and go straight to the liver. On the other hand, longer-chain fats require bile juice to be broken down before being processed. Also, these MCTs can directly enter the cells, and thus they can readily be converted to energy, and they are a go-to fat in a ketogenic diet, as they can be converted into ketones in the liver, which are used as an energy source by the brain. Due to all of these effects, MCTs have many health benefits, including helping in weight loss, improving brain function, improving athletic performance, reducing the risk of heart disease, and helping manage blood sugar levels, among many others. However, like all things, moderation is key. If you go overboard with your MCT intake, it could lead to fat buildup inside the liver. A maximum daily dose of 4 to 7 tablespoons of MCT oil is generally considered safe, but it would be best to consult with a professional. We hope that you benefited from this video. If you did, please hit the like button and share this video with your friends and family. Want to see more videos like this one? Please subscribe to our channel, Welcome to Wellness, and press that bell icon as well, so you never miss another video. We'll see you in another healthy video. Until then, take care.